already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and what? And shame the devil. I love being black. All right, come on in, people. Live, uncut, unedited. Midday, real quick. We're talking about the crime. I'll give you an update from the weekend. There's a lot been going on in the city of Chicago. And I tell you, if you able to listen and watch this podcast today, that means you are in the land of the living. You're still living. So I want you guys to come on in, 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 come on in. Sorry about that, people. Come on in, people. Live, uncut, unedited. We got a list of people so far. They said, I believe it's like 8 to 9 people shot and killed. Ella Clark, what's going on? I see you. Anita Tolliver, I see you. See you. And it's a lot going on. People, come on in, come on in. We'll wait till a few more others come on in before we get started. Real quick, we're going to read off a list of people that got shot and killed this weekend. And Chicago, again, is off the chain again. We're talking about the crime today, people. Crime, crime, crime. Nowhere is safe. We all have to watch our surroundings, where we be, what parties we go to, what outdoor outings we go. We just have to watch ourselves and be prayerful and mindful of things and people and places around where we be. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if you, by way of Facebook, make sure you share this on your page or inbox or tag someone. Either or, do me a favor, tag someone. That'd be great. Tag someone. For those that come by way of YouTube, I appreciate you. Make sure you continue to like and subscribe to my page. If you can't reach me on Facebook, you definitely can reach me on YouTube. You can get my notification as well. If you don't get them on Facebook on time, you should subscribe to both of my pages. That way, if you miss the other one, you can get the other one. That way. All right. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. I want you guys to come on in. Come on in. And those of you that want to advertise on my page, inbox me. Inquiry. We doing advertisement now, a little here, a little there, but you're welcome to inquire. Or if you want me to share a flyer or something, just inbox me and let me know. Just let me know, people. Just let me know. My phone blowing up while I'm on here. Oh God, I'm trying to blowing up. So live, uncut, unedited, people, come on in. Come on in. At least 8 people shot. Some report 9 people shot and killed. You know, it could be 10 because when people get shot, injured, sometimes they die 2 days later. So that's it. So let me get started. And I want to share this. So make sure you guys share the page. Make sure I share the page. Okay, let me clip the page. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Share the page. How many shares we got? We got 6 shares. I need more shares than that. People, come on in and share. Share the page. Make sure. All right, more. All right. Come on in, people. This is live, uncut. All right, we're gonna get started. I'm trying to share. Make sure you guys share the page. Everybody share the page. Let me see if I can share my own page. I'm telling y'all to share it, and I can't share it. All right. To my group. Okay, group. Share it on my group. All right. Hold on. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. Some of you have lost relatives this weekend, loved ones, friends, and things like that. As you know, I'm not just talking about crime only. I talk about other things. Excuse me. Mhm. Come on in. Come on in. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. It's that fan in my face blowing the air. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in.
You already know what it is.
It's live.
Live, uncut, unedited.
Tell the truth and what?
And shame the devil.
All right, then we're finna
I
put.
love being
I'm finna
black.
put the list up so we can go through it together. And we're going to go together. It said at least 8 people killed, 20 wounded in the Chicago weekend shootings. All right. This is updated June 24th, 11 a.m. Central Time. All right, CBS. All right, top of the line. It says that at least 7 people were killed and another 11 were wounded in the shootings in the weekend in Chicago this weekend as of Sunday, according to the police. The victims ranges in age from 16 all the way to 49 this weekend. All right. Friday, we start with Friday. The first shooting of the weekend left one 16-year-old boy dead and 2 others wounded in the quiet residential neighborhood of Arcadia Terrace at 6:57 p.m. Friday. A witness told police a black sport utility vehicle went by in the 5600 block of North Rockwell Street, close to Hollywood Avenue, and someone inside shot 3 teens. You know why I'm stumbling? Because of black. Here we go with that black, white, and silver and gray SUV. They back on that again. One of the boys suffered a gunshot wound to the back and rushed to Ascension St. Francis Hospital in Evans, where he died. Another shot in the shoulder and was in serious condition at the same hospital. The third was shot in the knee and was taken to Advocate, Illinois Masonic Medical Center, where he was in fair condition. All right. Also Friday evening at 8:40 p.m., a 48-year-old man was delivering food was approached by another man who tried to rob him in the 1400 block of North Austin Boulevard in the North Austin neighborhood. The victim refused to give up his money and tried to run off. So the would-be robber shot him in the ankle. The victim was rushed to West Suburban Medical Center in Oak Park. He was in fair condition. The shooter ran off, police said. Saturday, we got a lot going on Saturday, people. At 12:47 a.m., a 21-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman were shot by an unidentified person in the 1700 block of West 71st Street in West Inglewood. The woman was grazed in the back, and the man was shot in the back and arm. Both were taken to Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oaklawn in good condition. Saturday again at 2:31 a.m., a 34-year-old man was found with multiple gunshot wounds to his body in the 400 block west of Division Street on the near north side in the area of formerly occupied by Cabrini Green Public Housing Development. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. A man was also found with a gunshot wound about an hour and a half earlier at the block and a half to north in the 400 block of West Evergreen Avenue. Police said this wound appeared to be self-inflicted. Okay. At 4 a.m., an 18-year-old man was walking in the 300 block of East 57th Street in Washington Park when 3 people pulled up next to him in a dark color sport utility vehicle, again, people, and began shooting. The victim was shot in the shoulder and transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was in good condition. All right, 10:40 a.m., a 44-year-old man was shot multiple times in the 2900 block of South State Street in the area of the Dearborn Homes public housing development. He was taken to Northwestern Memorial Hospital where he died. At 3:26 p.m., officers responded to a shot spotter alert in the 4300 block of West 25th Street in Little Village and found a 49-year-old man outside with multiple gunshot wounds to his body. He was pronounced dead soon afterward at Mount Sinai Hospital. At 6:30 p.m., a 16-year-old boy got into a quarrel with someone who took out a gun and shot him in Ogden Park. At 65th Street and Racine Avenue in Inglewood, the victim was shot in the chest and leg and was pronounced dead at the University of Chicago Commerce Hospital. At 8:09 p.m., a 29-year-old man was on the sidewalk in the 3500 block of West 73rd in Chicago lawn when two men came up and shot him. He was wounded in the back, the buttocks, and the arm and was taken to Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn in critical condition. At 10:20 p.m., police was called to a 2500 block South Spalding Avenue in Little Village, where they found a 38-year-old man with a gunshot wound to the thigh. He was taken to Stroger Hospital of Cook County, where his condition was stabilized. At 11:05 p.m., officers responded to a person shot in the 1100 block of North Keeler Avenue and found a 17-year-old boy with a gunshot wound to the leg. The victim said he was standing in the courtyard of an apartment complex when he heard gunshots and felt pain. The victim was taken to Stroger Hospital in good condition. Now, Sunday, at 1:55 a.m., officers found a 30-year-old man shot in the back of the neck after crashing his rideshare vehicle in the 900 block east of 91st Street. Police said he was shot while driving by an unknown passenger, caused him to crash into an unoccupied parked vehicle. The victim was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, is in critical condition. At 5:42 a.m., a 29-year-old male was standing on the corner in the 1300 block of South Fairfield when an unknown vehicle pulled up and someone from the inside began shooting. The victim heard the shots and felt pain in his right hand. He self-transported to Mount Sinai in good condition. All right, no other injuries were reported. At 8:37 a.m., two men were found unresponsive inside of a Jeep Cherokee in the 123rd block of South Halsted. Wow, in the morning. The victims appeared to have multiple gunshot wounds throughout their bodies and were pronounced on the scene. Their ages were not released. I got a call about that yesterday. At 4:59 p.m., a 19-year-old man was found shot multiple times in the 2800 block of South Kesey Avenue. A 19-year-old woman was self-transported to Mount Sinai with a gunshot wound to the leg in good condition, and a 20-year-old man also self-transported to the same hospital with multiple gunshots in critical condition. At 4:16 p.m., a 43-year-old man was approached by an unknown male offender in the 1100 block of West 63rd. I heard about this yesterday, and shot. He sustained a grazed wound to the leg and was treated and released at the scene, refusing to be taken to the hospital. The offender was taken into custody and charges are pending. Heard about that. At 6:45 p.m., a 29-year-old man was found with a gunshot wound to the leg and groin area in the 5600 block of South Laffin, where he was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center in fair condition. At 9:45 p.m., 3 teens were shot in the 200 block of West Pershing Avenue. A 15-year-old female victim was shot in the leg and was listed in good condition at Comer's Children's Hospital. A 15-year-old boy was shot in the upper back and was taken to Comer's Hospital in good condition. A 17-year-old girl was shot in the left arm and was taken to Comer's Children's Hospital in good condition. All right. At 11 p.m., a 12-year-old girl was in the passenger side of a vehicle when shots was fired in the 2500 block of West Division. She was taken to St. Mary Hospital in good condition with a gunshot wound to her leg. All right. At 11:24 p.m., a 22-year-old man was shot inside of an apartment building in the 6200 block of South Calumet. Police said the man was an employee in the building and got into an argument with another man. The 22-year-old was shot in the ankle and taken to the University of Chicago. So we got 3 ladies shot, 3 teenage shot, females. So people, this is where we at. This is where we at. So I read it for you. I put it up there. Chicago is off the chain, is real. People, we have to take cautious around our surroundings. And you know, young men, as I say always, no sitting in these cars in these high crime areas. And y'all walking down the street 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not good. And here we go, people. There's a pattern. Here we go about with these SUVs, a black SUV, a white SUV, and here we go about with that. We've been through that. We've seen this look before 3 or 4 years ago. So it's serious, people. So that's the crime statistics for the weekend. It may be now, take in mind, some of those people that got shot over the weekend, sometime they don't die. They may die 2 days later or a day later, so the number could be off by 1, or, you know, so everything is not perfect. So I'll let you know that. You know, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm just trying to educate you guys as of what's going on or surrounding you. Things happen. And people, mothers, we have to pay close attention to our teenagers. As you know, when I read today, it was teenagers that got shot this weekend as well. I believe 2 was dead. 2 are dead. All right. So I thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to bring this to your attention about these teenagers being shot and adults. And again, I want to give my condolences to every family member and friends or coworkers that have lost a loved one this weekend due to gunshot violence. Give you my condolences. I am the crime chaser, Martin G. Johnson. That's who I am. And this is my update for the weekend of last week, of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll let you know what's going on in the community. Now, take in mind, some crimes do not get reported on. So if you feel like that I've left you out, a crime happened, and I didn't know about it, you can send it to me, and then we can talk about it. Or if you have the video, I'll be happy to show it or whatever. So my concern is just get the word out so we know what's going on in the community. So we realize that Chicago have a gun problem. It's not just on the south side. It's not just on the west side. It's all over downtown, the north side. It's everywhere. We all have to be aware. And my goal this year is to focus on crime prevention. I ask you mothers, you have to, I know some of you mothers don't want to do it. Some of you fathers don't want to do it. You might have to turn in the shooters. I know you don't want to do it, especially they out there robbing and shooting people. Now, there's a difference between self-defense, but if you just out there doing drive-by shootings, carjacking, shooting, killing, and shooting at people, killing the babies, no. That's not good. Not good at all. You said, well, Martin, I'm not turning my son in. And I understand. I understand. Don't think I don't. But your son can't keep going around here shooting people too and thinking it's sweet. It's not going to keep happening. All right. All right. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Make sure you go share this video with someone, and just, these are the updates. And again, if you have a crime that I did not, a gunshot victim that I did not mention here, please let me know, inbox me or send me a video or something. Please let me know. It's not my intentions to overlook the violence over the weekend. Sometimes the newspaper don't get it right. The news don't get it right. I don't get it right sometimes, or get all the information. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. All right, this is live, uncut, unedited.
You already know what it is.
What is it?
Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth
And what?
and shame the devil.
I love being black.